The mermaid with the baby in her arms was pursued by fishermen. To protect the child, she had no choice but to place it in an unattended small boat, kiss the child goodbye, and quickly leave, in order to lure away the fishermen. The mermaid mother immediately swam towards the deep sea, and after swimming halfway, she deliberately exposed her body to the surface of the water. The mermaid mother's beautiful face instantly charmed the fisherman and actually made him forget to reduce the speed of his boat, which resulted in crashing into a lighthouse. When the mermaid mother turned back to find her child, she discovered the small boat had been taken by a couple. Meanwhile, the couple suddenly heard a baby crying from the boat. After searching, they found the mermaid baby. For the childless couple, it seemed like a gift from heaven. They decided to keep the baby and named him Jack. The mermaid mother watched them take her child, shedding tears of sorrow. She vowed to get her child back someday. Soon 13 years passed and Jack became a handsome boy, but his body was so different that he would drink water for an hour at a time. This stunned his friends waiting in line for water. Jack always had an inexplicable desire for water, and every time he jumped into the water, he felt incredibly free and swam incredibly fast. Not only that, but his fingers always released electricity without him realizing it. Jack thought this was just a hallucination and didn't pay much attention. However, on his 13th birthday, his best friend Tom noticed that scales had grown on Jack's hands. Jack realized that as long as his body touched water, scales would keep growing. Once the water on his hands dried, the scales would disappear. But after that, stranger things happened. That day, his parents downstairs suddenly heard Jack's cry for help. When they entered his room, they saw their son hanging upside down from the ceiling with no apparent support. His mother immediately took him to the hospital for an examination. The doctors concluded that this was a normal physiological phenomenon of puberty, but as more scales appeared on his body, Tom, his friend, didn't believe it was just puberty. He compared Jack's scales to pictures in a book and found they resembled fish scales. Thus, Tom had a bold idea.